A very good evening and welcome back to my channel Sense of Science, where you get educational videos from class 9 to 12 on science subjects and English, mathematics, etc. So let's begin. Today's topic is the modern periodic table, which holds a lot of importance for board exams of class 10, ICSE and CBSE, as well as equally important for class 11 chapters on periodic table. Okay, this chapter forms a base of all the inorganic chemistry chapters relating to the periodic table in class 11 and 12 as well as the board exams. So hence this chapter is very crucial and understanding the basics is very important. So let us begin off with the chapter without wasting much time. So in this chapter class we will not be talking about all the elements in detail. We will just be talking about the basic structure and the trends in the elements of the modern periodic table. Okay. Now this images and many such images of the periodic table are present in the books as well as on the internet from where I have taken them, so you can refer to those images for your source as well. Now before beginning with the discussion of the modern periodic table, let me just talk about the law which states that the modern periodic table was formed, the law which was the basis of the modern periodic table. It is called the modern periodic law. Now what does this law state? That the properties of an element are the periodic function or they depend on the atomic number, which is Z. Atomic number is Z. Now how come this law is more important? Mendeleev also in his periodic table gave a law that properties of an element depend on its mass. But modern periodic table given by Henry Moseley tells that the properties of an element depend on the atomic number, which is Z. And we all know Z is number of protons plus number of protons is the atomic number, and in a neutral atom the number of protons is equal to the number of electrons. Now if we get the value of electron can give us electronic configuration. We can draw the atomic structure using the electronic configuration. We can predict whether it's a metal or non-metal using electronic configuration, and so on. Hence predicting the number of electrons is of such high importance, and hence this law prevails, the modern Mendeleev periodic law. This was given by Henry Moseley. Okay. So now let's talk about the discussion. Now the image you are seeing, the Google image you are seeing here of the periodic table is called the long form of the periodic table. Okay. The long form of the modern periodic table this is, and you can see that this table consists of two types of divisions: a vertical distribution of elements called groups and a horizontal distribution of elements called periods. So we have groups and periods in the modern periodic table. There are 18 groups and there are 7 periods. You can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 groups. Periods start from here: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now one thing, we can see that there are 9 periods, but why are we telling there are 7? And you can see one more thing, that these last 2 periods are actually placed little below the original periodic table. This is because these elements have special properties and they are included in period number 6 and 7. This element is called the lanthanoid series and is a part of group number 6. Okay, these elements are included between these two. Okay, but we write them separately. Similarly, this element is here, the actinum, in group period 7, and all these elements after this are located below these two, between these two. Okay, between these two we locate all these elements. Okay, but they are written separately in order to make their property study simple. Fine. Because they resemble the properties of these elements which are present in the inner periodic table, they are written with them only. Okay. Now talking about the groups and periods in detail. Now when we talk about groups is the vertical distribution. Okay, like this. This is the group and there are 18 groups as we just counted. Now what is special in the group? In order to find the group of an element, I have a video on this also, we have to just write the valence electrons the last shell electron. The last shell electrons correspond to the group of the element. So in case I have 2 electrons, your group number is 2. But one exception is there, that from 3 to 8 valence electrons we will add 10 to it. So if I have 3 valence electrons, my group number is 13. Okay, that's the thing. Now one more thing, as we will go down the group, just if you see here in the image again, as we will go down the group, you can just see that actually we are crossing periods. जब हम नीचे जा रहे हैं ग्रुप में, we are actually crossing the periods. Here I am going down, this is period 1, this is period 2, period 3, period 4, period 5, period 6, period 7. Okay, this is one thing. And when I talk about periods, periods basically, like groups are counted by valence electrons, periods are counted by the number of shells. Suppose I have chlorine and I write its atomic configuration as 2, 8, 7. So it has 3 shells, the K shell, L shell and M shell. Sorry, this is going to be 7. K shell, L shell and M shell are there in the chlorine. Okay, that means what is the period of chlorine? It is in the 3rd period, chlorine. Okay, so similarly, as you were understanding this, as we go down the group, we are actually crossing periods. That means the number of shells are increasing. Kaise? First period means 1 shell, second period means 2 shells, third means 3, fourth means 4, 5 means 5, 6 means 6 and 7 means 7. These are the number of shells. Okay, so इसलिए when we are going down the group, we are actually increasing our shells by 1. Okay, this is one thing. Second thing, as we go left to right in a period, these are 2 movements we can make down the group and left to right in the period. As we go like this, okay, left to right in the period जब हम जाते हैं, so here we have to follow 2 things. Okay, one thing actually, that as we are going left to right in a period, our shells are same because period same and that means shell is same. So if I just write this, when we are going left to right in a period, the shell is same, isn't it? Shell to same. But what is happening to the electrons? Electron is added by 1. This is important. Number of electrons बढ़ रहे हैं because what? Now just see this once again. As we are going left to right in a period, we are finding that we are actually crossing groups. Just we will for class 10 level ignore these inner 10 groups. Okay, we are not taking up these 10 groups and these 2 groups at the moment. So this is, we are ignoring this at the moment. We are just concentrating on these. Group number 1, 2, group number 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 and 18. Because these 2 rest are higher level studies and will be dealt with in class 12. We don't have it in class 10 level. Okay. Okay. So as I told you that when we are moving left to right in a period, we are actually moving across the groups. हम groups की तरफ move कर रहे हैं और groups में valence electron बढ़ रहा है. ग्रुप नंबर 1 है ये, जब हम इस पीरियड के थ्रू जा रहे हैं, सपोज वी आर गोइंग थ्रू पीरियड नंबर 3, 4, ये ग्रुप नंबर 1 है तो 1 वैलेंस इलेक्ट्रॉन, ग्रुप नंबर 2 2 वैलेंस इलेक्ट्रॉन, ये ग्रुप नंबर 13 तो 3 वैलेंस इलेक्ट्रॉन, 14 में 4, 15 में 5, 16 में 6, 17 में 7, 18 में 8. ओके, तो इसलिए व्हेन वी आर गोइंग लेफ्ट टू राइट इन अ पीरियड, वी आर इंक्रीजिंग 1 वैलेंस इलेक्ट्रॉन बट द शेल इज सेम. सिमिलरली व्हेन वी आर गोइंग डाउन द ग्रुप, वी आर increasing the shell by 1, but your valence electron is same because एक ग्रुप में तो valence electron सेम ही रहेगा, तभी तो उसको वही ग्रुप मिलेगा. Okay, so again concentrating on this figure, when we will go down the group, we have group means the valence electron, so the valence electron down the group is same but the shells are increasing because as we are going down the group, we are actually going across down the periods. Okay, period बढ़ रहा है. In the same way, when we are going left to right in a period like this, okay, when we are going left to right in a period like this, we are actually going across groups and we are increasing the valence electrons. Okay, but the shell is same because period shell से ही denote होता है. Fine. So these are 2 important trends, that down the group and left to right in a period, what variations we'll be having, and on the basis of this only various atomic properties like the atomic size, metallic character, non-metallic character, ionization, etc. can be explained. Okay, so that's all for this video. This is the part 1. In part 2, we'll be talking about various trends of atomic properties in the periodic table. But please watch this video 2 times at least so that you are clear with how variations happen down the group and left to right in a period. Fine. Thank you. Please like, share and subscribe. And of course, don't forget to write in the comment section whether the video was helpful. And in case there was any shortcoming, so please report it. We'll pay attention to it in our next video. Thank you.